new car your dad ever bought. Well, that's what happened to Martin Smith from Swinton in Essex. Wendy Pike takes up the story.
Driving this classic Ford Escort is like meeting an old friend for Paul Smith from Walton-on-the-Naze. His son Martin, a classic car enthusiast, has just bought it from an internet auction site. He couldn't resist the car his father owned from new 32 years ago.
We was looking on eBay and I saw a Escort, and I asked my dad what the number plate was and called down to him, and it was the same one, so had a little bid on it and we got it.
Back then its modern features included a foot-operated screen wash and separate red counter. Originally it didn't have a radio, but with its Go Faster stripe and 1300 sports engine, it was a boy racer car of its day.
Driving in those days was much less stressful than today. The performance of this car was probably quite fast for its time, but today it's quite slow. It was more of a pleasure to drive in those days. I'm sounding old now.
Martin's recent purchase doesn't just have enormous sentimental value. Paul bought the car in 1972, brand new at a cost of around £1,000. He sold it 2 years later in 1974 for about £750. And this year, son Martin picked up the car on eBay. He won't say what he paid, but it's insured for £3,000. Although Martin plans to show off his new acquisition at classic car shows, he says he'll only be clocking up more miles on sunny days. One thing's for sure, it'll be well loved and well looked after now that it's come home. Wendy Pike, Anglia News, Walton-on-the-Naze.
You know, I think my first car's probably a scrap.
I know mine is. I take it there's probably a bean tin by now.